Hi everyone, this is the reading for Pisces for the month of February 2015. Happy birthday to all of you guys. I apologize for the late uploads. I've had some dental work done. I had some fillings fall out, tooth chipped, slit my tongue open, all sorts of fun. I couldn't talk there for a while. So I did it. Normally I just pull these cards off the top of the deck and I look at them, but I think I'm going to stop doing that because sometimes if like really bad cards come out, I'll continue to shuffle and shuffle, and I mean it can go on for like half an hour. So this way I can't see them, and whatever messages come through are going to be the ones that I guess you guys need to hear. So I just don't like being the bearer of bad news sometimes. But you guys, let's see, you guys got a good reading. I'm glad, Pisces. I've had a few of you guys email me, and I know some of you guys have been going through a lot. Pisces and Sagittarius, a lot of the readings I've seen online in the past few months, it seems like both of you guys have been blocked for a while, so hopefully that block's lifting for everybody. There's no hangman, so that's good. For your first card, your overall energy, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about celebration. You can see there's three ladies here. So maybe there's, you know, a lot of females in your family and you guys are going to be celebrating something. This is a month of celebration, though. You guys have overcome a lot. You're working hard. And there's a lot of swift movement. You have the Emperor and the Empress here, which is interesting. So that can represent a few things. It could be a boss. It could be your parents. Maybe some of you moved back home. You're celebrating that. With the Three of Cups, it's happiness and achievement. It's a family celebration. It could be a wedding maybe you're going to. Maybe you're celebrating a new job, a new location that you moved to, a new phase in your life. Out with the old, in with the new. In general, this month it's positive for you guys. You guys are celebrating who you are, who you've become, where you're going, and it looks like you guys have no fear whatsoever. I don't see any water cards here, or even air. You guys got a lot of fire. You got a lot of red, so a lot of heart. You got a few. I'll show you these cards here. They got the red in there, even over here, the red here. You got some passion here. You got the earth energy. So I'd have to say, without having this card has water in it, but with it's reflecting, if you see, it's reflecting the orange, which is passion. And passion is drive, like the wands here. The Eight of Wands is movement forward. Yeah, it's drive. You're emotionally fulfilled. There's some sort of, if it's a new job or a new career you've entered, you're passionate about it. If you've moved, you're passionate about the move. You're ready for these new things to enter your life, and it seems like you guys are excited about it. The card that's crossing the Three of Cups is the Emperor. The Emperor is pointing down to these two cards, so just note that. So the Emperor represents Aries. He's a very powerful man, wise. He's like CEO of a company. He's mature. If you see in this card, he's got all 12 zodiac signs right here, and if you look on his cloak here, he's got the sun. The sun's all over him. He's up in midair. It's kind of like he's in space, you know, above the clouds, so he's above the darkness, and he's pointing down. I'm kind of getting as above, so below with that. You can take what you want from that. So you're like above the clouds, above the darkness. You're seeing everything for what it is. He seems pretty focused on the Two of Wands, which is a path. And he's pointing to the Eight of Wands, which is movement. So I'd have to say, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's the connections with the cards that I make. Yeah, if you look, he's pointing down to the Eight of Wands, but if you see his face, his eyes are looking forward, and the Two of Wands is what's forward. So what I'm going to interpret with that is you're on your path, and he's telling you to choose it, like move. This is movement too, so it could be a move, and maybe you've chosen to move. Yeah, choosing to move is what I'm getting with that. So if you have chosen to move, good for you, and it seems like it's a positive decision with the Three of Cups here too. So out with the old and in with the new, right? With the Emperor, it's ambition, authority, financial stability, achievement. So this could be somebody that's willing to help you move or achieve your goals. You do have the Eight of Pentacles, which is hard work. Like it could even be a business idea that you have, and this guy's helping you move forward. This can also be saying that for you men out there, that you are going to be very powerful this month. Even the women, you guys are going to have a strong masculine energy to you. And because you have the Emperor and the Empress, the yin and the yang energies are very balanced within you guys this month. And that's fantastic. You guys have worked really hard to get to that. Yeah, so anything that you guys want to achieve this month, you are going to be able to take it head on with no problems. And if you think you can't, the Emperor is telling you, like Aries represents the Emperor. Aries waste no time. They just do it. If they want something, they just go for it. So that's what this card is telling me, is that if you want something, just go for it. Just do it. It seems like that's a wise decision for you guys this month. For the first week there, we have the Two of Wands, which is a pathway. If you see, it's a single pathway. It splits into two. Well, this card, you see the mountains right here, so the path stops sooner. And in the background here, the mountain, if you can see it, the mountain is way, way back there. But you can see a clear path ahead. So this card represents choice. It can be a partnership choice too, because of the red. Also, the birds are messages. But with this card, the way I see it is that both paths lead to the same. If you look, they're identical. One's just veering left and the other one's veering right. The only difference is you can see what's ahead here, and you can't here. But once you climb that mountain, you're going to be able to see what's ahead. So if you think you're going to make a wrong decision, you're not. If you make one decision, you could be veered off track a little bit, but you'll come back on track. It just means that you're learning a little more in the other direction than the first one. But if you see this guy, you can only see his back. He's facing forward. He's not looking back anymore. He's moving forward is what I get with this card. So you're not looking at your past. You're looking at the future. And the Eight of Wands verifies that for me. It's movement forward. If you see these, they're all going this direction here. And these wands here are activated. These two wands, which is interesting because if you look, the other ones aren't, and you have two wands here. It's the Two of Wands, so they're activated. And because that's coming up after, it's you've made the decision to move forward, and you're on your path. and it's the right path because they're lit. The card crossing the Two of Wands is the Hermit. And the Hermit, again, this has to do with the pathway. It's a single path. He's stopped. He's contemplating. So maybe in the first week or at some point this month, you've stopped. You've contemplated. You're looking at how far along you have come back here. And you're looking forward to the path that's ahead. You have your lantern guiding you, so your path's lit. You're not going to fall off the edge. You have your wand for your stability. And this guy's old and he's wise. And you don't become the emperor or the empress without being a wise man or woman. Yeah, you have to make a lot of mistakes to become this hermit. Because he's wise, and you don't become wise without those mistakes. If you do everything right, you're not really living. You need to do a little bit of wrong in life in order to learn. And unfortunately, lessons in life are always the hardest ones, are usually done by mistakes, or what we feel is a mistake, but actually it's not. Yeah, so you guys are moving on your pathway. That's great. You've picked your path, you're moving on. The Eight of Wands verifies that, because it's swift movement. Your heart's in this. You guys are dancing for joy up here. If you're not feeling that yet, you should at some point this month. With the Eight of Wands, it's swift movement. It's a fast progress after delays. Travel can be interpreted with this card. Some of you might be traveling, moving to a new location. I encourage people to look up the spiritual meaning of animals, because there is some significance to those. Each person will find what resonates with them when they do look that up. But yeah, if you can see, these are shooting fast. Wands are quick, active movement. You have the Knight of Cups here, which is also moving. So you could be moving over water. Oh, so you do have one water card in here. The Eight of Wands, the card that's crossing that, is the Eight of Pentacles. So that's 2 8s. And the number 8 is abundance. So, and you have that with the Three of Cups. You guys got a lot of abundance coming to you. And if it's not happening this month, it's going to happen maybe in the time of Aries. Yeah, or even Libra, because of Venus represents Libra, or Taurus. I'm pretty sure it's Taurus that Venus represents as well. The Eight of Pentacles is telling me that if you're not feeling abundant this month, you will down the road. Again, this shows a road here, or a path here too, so you have some way to go a bit still. But the Eight of Pentacles is saying that there's going to be a lot of hard work and dedication involved. There's studying involved too. If you can see, this guy has handcrafted this, and to handcraft something takes time and energy. He's got a little mouse keeping him company, so even if you're alone, and there's a lot of purple here, you're protected by spirit. There's also a little mouse up here. So what I get with this card is, because these pentacles are above him, and he's working on this one by hand, it's almost like telling me that you might have to craft these other ones, metaphorically speaking. So each one of these could be representing of some other skills that you're going to have to develop in order to get this abundance. So if you're starting your own business, you might have to go back to school, maybe you have to take a course. If you're volunteering, or if there's a cause that you guys are trying to do or create, it's going to take some knowledge, some further knowledge, patience. You guys need to be patient with it. Pisces, you guys are usually pretty patient. It's going to involve time though. So yeah, I feel with the abundance coming to you, some of you could experience it this month, or you're going to start seeing that, for sure you'll start seeing the signs of it. But down the road, you are going to be abundant. That's clear in these cards. I'm just going to stop the video and I'll do a part 2. Sorry, you guys, I can only upload 15 minutes at a time. So I'll see you at part 2.